Okay, we have good news and bad news in terms of Halo 5's beta. Let's get into it. Let's start with the bad. In terms of in terms of the video. When you start playing the beta, you will notice in the Battle Pass UI that Season 1 will start from now until May 22nd, 2022. This is a change from our original goal of shipping new seasons every 3 months. They made a decision to extend Season 1 to give ourselves more time to ensure Season 2 meets our high quality bar and so we can finish development for Season 2 in a healthy, sustainable way for our team. So the content that is in this beta, it's essentially what we're getting at launch. It seems. So that's unfortunate because, we'll get into that later. Let's start off with customization. So far, I think in general it's pretty nice. I mean, there's definitely some flaws with it that needs to be addressed. First off, why isn't there cross-core armor customization? Can someone explain that to me? Because I really want to know. Here are some examples. Like, why can bots have cross-core customization, but we, the players, do not? Isn't that weird? Isn't that strange? So, here's one example that I've saw people pointing out on Twitter, so here's another one. So, again, why is that a thing? I hope 3 can explain that, because that is such a weird thing. Anyway, moving on. So here's a look at the customization itself. So overall in general, I think there's some nice things about it. Like where there's you could do your hands, like where you can make them prosthetic or not. Customize your shoulder, your helmet, your chest, It's a lot like your visor. It's a lot like Halo Reach. And with the added benefit, there's also stuff like where you can customize your weapons, put charms on them, weapon coatings, that kind of thing. And if you log in this week, you'll get some legendary stuff to celebrate. Emblems, kill effects. So that's a new one. So it's not just armor effects that are in the game. There's kill effects for your weapons too. So that is really nice. So there's a lot of options you could do. So my biggest criticism I say with customization is, the whole colors thing with with coatings, so they can be monetized and all that. But the other one is the no cross-core thing. That's the other thing. Oh, you're gonna play. There's new features as well, like where you can actually change the model. That's gonna be really interesting down the line, seeing what they can come up with. I'm very excited about the potential for that one. That's exciting. Oh, you can also put your emblems on your weapons and armor too. So that's another new feature I didn't mention before. So said before, there's a lot of potential when it comes to customization in this game. For the most part, I like where the customization is going. So, the start prices need to be reduced in general. The battle pass system, I'm cool with because I think that's pretty cheap. $10 per season, that's not bad. But some of the bundles I see in the store, the prices are insane. Like $20 for just one bundle of armor set. Oh yeah, that needs to be changed. So that needs to be reduced. Anyway, moving on. Now let's move on to the actual gameplay itself. What do I think of it? I think it's absolutely amazing. Definitely has the potential to be the best in the franchise. So, and that's saying a lot, considering that Halo has always been known for its great gameplay. So that says something. If I'm really liking this one that much. So we have 10 maps at launch, Aquarius, so 7 Arena, and 3 BTB. We have Aquarius, Bazaar, Behemoth, Deadlock, that's a new one. That's one of the new BTB maps. Fragmentation, High Power, which is the other brand new BTB battle maps. Launch Site, that's a new Arena map. Live Fire, Recharged in Straits is that map that IGN did that infamous gameplay of a few weeks back. So that's obviously another one. So what do I think? Oh, we also have game types too. So we have oddball, control. So we have oddball, total control for BTBs, stockpile. That's a new one. Slayer, capture the flag, neutral flag, strongholds, capture the flag, and then one flag, and then ranked oddball, you kind of get where I'm going here. You kind of get where I'm going with this. Then we have the same ones, just in ranked. So those are the game types, which I'm very concerned about the lack of game types. So because there definitely should have been more, I guess. It's kind of weird because like they kept saying, over the years that they learned from Halo 5's launch, which to their credit, they have because they brought split screen back, obviously, and that's gonna be a thing going forward. So so that's kind of like one of the other things. Like we kind of need more game types. I really, really hope that post launch there'll be more between season 1 and season 2. I really hope so because if the game stretches that long with that new game types, ooh boy, the player base is gonna die out, and that's the last thing you would want for a free to play game like this. So yeah, like the sooner we get new game types, the better. For the sake of life of the game. So and what's weird because from data mining in the flights, there was actually a lot more game types in there. There was a lot. So they're in the files. So like, why aren't they here? So it's probably just to be stretched out over time. But man, they should have had more game types here. Hey, maybe they surprised us at full launch in the where there's more. So, but I'm kind of looking doubtful because I believe they said that the beta was kind of like what we can expect day one. So I'm like, ooh, with the day one multiplayer maps and modes and all that. So ooh, with Forge not coming for a while, yeah, we need more modes ASAP. We definitely need ASAP. And another thing, why the hell isn't free for all in matchmaking? Why is that not there? That's so weird because because even Halo 5 has a free for all playlist. So yeah. So also, why isn't there individual playlists for like Slayer? Because like typically every Halo game has had a separate playlist for like Slayer and all that. Why isn't that there too? But hey, maybe I suppose they could do that, at launch. So, and also I definitely think that launch site should be a map for like BTB because it's pretty big for a arena map. So I definitely think that should be considered to be a BTB map as well. It definitely should be. But anyway, so I guess. Oh, and my last talking point I want to talk about is the whole progression system. Like, I played the game for a lot of hours yesterday, whether it's by myself or with friends, and yeah, progression needs an overhaul. Like, it is so bad. Like, people warned you twice. So, and considering it's not just me saying this, other YouTubers are talking about it, like Actman and Hidden Experiment and all that. So the more I'd say keep talking about it, guys, because the more we say something on it, the more likely that sooner rather than later it'll definitely get the developers' attention and they change it because like it really needs a XP per match system bad. It is really bad. Like that's like the biggest criticism with the progression system in my eyes. I'm pretty sure it's universal and unanimous, so it's pretty telling that everyone's calling it out. So yeah, so it really needs to be addressed big time. So final thoughts on the multiplayer? Yeah, it's good. It's definitely good. Like if I were to rate it, I would probably give it just based on the beta. Again, this is a beta, so some things could be changed, in the final game on December 8th. Who knows? So, if I were to give it right now, probably a solid 8 out of 10. It's good. It's really freaking good. Like, the gameplay, the maps are both really good. The modes, or lack thereof, is definitely a concern, but the modes that we have, though, they're really good, though, so I haven't tried it ranked yet, so I can't comment on that, but because I have a feeling it's pretty sweaty right now, but anyway, final thoughts. The game is great, a solid 8. So on the multiplayer side right now, we'll see. Maybe if anything changes in the final version, maybe I'll do an updated video then, maybe. But if there isn't any, yeah, this is essentially gonna be my my verdict on the multiplayer at launch. And so the three feedback items I need that 3 needs to do is overhaul the progression system. That's an obvious one. Get more modes in as soon as you can, and also playlists as well, so that the game will actually incentivize people to play more. So because like this game is absolutely incredible from a gameplay standpoint, so it has a very strong foundation. It just needs more work in terms of variety of modes. And the final one is the cross-core customization. Get that in there. Get that system in there so players could do it, since bots have already been shown where they can do it. So anyway, this is Halo Gaming. If you played the multiplayer, like I did yesterday, and probably are today some more, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm definitely interested in hearing your guys' thoughts. And I will be streaming it again on Twitch tonight, so follow me over there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.